I used to think love meant staying long enough to see somebody become better. Then one day I realized some people don't need a woman to fix them. They need to decide they're tired of being broken. It was a hot July afternoon when I took your truck to the garage. You promised you'd take care of it, but you had another excuse. The mechanic looked under the hood and shook his head. Ma'am, this thing's been neglected for a long time. I laughed. Sounds like somebody I know. He didn't laugh, he didn't know I wasn't talking about the truck. I had spent 15 years changing your oil, paying your late bills, calling your mama when you disappeared, and telling everybody he's gonna be alright. I said it so many times, I almost believed it. I thought if I loved you patiently, you'd eventually see what I saw in you. But a woman can hold a man's hand all the way to the door. She can't make him walk through it. She got the man I was trying to fix, the man I spent years believing in. I dried his tears, covered his mistakes, stood beside him when nobody else would. I gave him every second chance I had left. Then somebody else came along, and somehow she got the man I was trying to fix. I heard about the wedding from my sister on a Sunday. She said, "Baby, don't get upset." That's how I knew it was something big. I sat down at the kitchen table and looked at the same hands that had signed his hospital papers, wrapped Christmas presents, and held his face when his daddy died. She told me he'd stopped drinking, started going to church, got steady work, bought a little house with a white fence around it. I listened, I didn't cry. Then my sister said, she says he's a good man. I looked down at my coffee and I whispered, he was always capable of being one. That sentence surprised me, because for the first time I wasn't angry that somebody else got the better version. I was grateful I finally stopped waiting for him to become it. She got the man I was trying to fix, the man I prayed would wake up, the man I kept defending when he was the one who needed to change. She got the mornings I begged for, the phone calls I waited for, the steady hands I needed back then. She got the man I was trying to fix, and I got my life back. A year later, I saw him at the grocery store. He was standing beside her in the produce aisle. She was laughing about something he said. He looked different, not younger, not richer, just present. He saw me for a second. Neither one of us moved. Then he walked over. "How you been, Tessa?" I said, "Good." He nodded. Then he looked down at the floor. "I owe you an apology." I smiled a little. "You owe yourself one too." He looked at me like he didn't understand. I said, "You had to become that man for yourself. I couldn't do it for you." He stood there quietly. Then he said, "I know." And for some reason, that was enough. I used to think she stole the life I was supposed to have, but she didn't steal anything. She simply met him after he'd finally decided to grow up. And maybe that's the part I needed to understand. I wasn't supposed to stay until the end of his transformation. I wasn't supposed to spend my whole life being somebody's lesson. Sometimes love means helping finally understood where my responsibility ended. She got the man I was trying to fix, and I'm not ashamed to say I helped him get there. I taught him how love looks when somebody stays. I showed him what forgiveness means. I gave him years he'll never be able to give back, but I don't need him to give them back, because somewhere along the way, while I was trying to save him, God was saving me. She got the man I was trying to fix, and I got the woman I had forgotten to save. I saw them again last spring. They were loading groceries into that little white car. He opened the door. She smiled, I smiled too. Then I got in my own car and drove home. Some women spend years wondering what happened to the man they couldn't save. Me, I finally learned I was never supposed to save him. I was supposed to save myself.